Gotta be way quiet. Can't scare away the dove. Nah, just joking, man. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Uh, all right, it is early this morning. Woke up early, came out here. It is dove season. So, if you remember just last video, which I'm gonna apologize. Last video was a couple days ago, and I said I was gonna come out and put some rounds through the Mossberg after I cleaned it up. Well, that never happened, right? I got caught up doing some other things around the property, and especially the house. So it is now, I don't know, it's Saturday, I know that, but it's what, 3 days since I did that video. So I'm here with my trusty sidekick, who I was trying not to lead him on, let him know I was out here. My sidekick Max. Yeah. So if you guys, ladies, if y'all have a crazy dog who the moment he sees you pull out your firearm knows it's time to have fun, go ahead and subscribe. That means we have something in common, and you'll like the content that's about to come out. So this morning, I'm hunting from the deer blind. Now I'm lying again. I'm on my back porch. I'm gonna finish enjoying this cup of coffee before I walk over to this very small line of trees that I have that are on the property, and I'm gonna sit under there for a little bit and see if we could get lucky this morning. So I've been out here maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I haven't seen a single bird fly. Haven't seen a single dove. It's quite chilly. It's like 60. It's in the low 60s. Which, I mean, it's great. It feels like fall. And it is really overcast. It's gray. Other than some crickets and some bird over there. It's quiet. So hopefully I'll sit out here. Hopefully, and I will be able to bring in a couple dove. So just gonna sit out here, enjoy this cup of coffee. When I'm done, I'll move over to the tree line where I know there's dove in there. Just being lazy this morning, and I'm gonna finish this cup of coffee because I could do that. Really not hiding either. The camel doesn't really work when you're on the porch. So, whatever. Dove season's a long season. I am lucky enough to have no neighbors for miles. But what I do have all the property around me is farmed. I'm the only person. Let me take it back. Me and the neighbor to the south are the only two that run cattle out here. And everywhere else, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of acres, they farm. Ooh, dove. They farm out here. And they rotate the crops, of course, crop rotation. And this year, hey, say I don't got no neighbors. Look at that. Neighbor's going behind his tractor. Whatever. So yeah, what was I saying? The farmers out here, uh, so north, east, west of me, there's different crops. Like right north of me, I believe that's corn. Uh, I believe it's corn. To the east of me, soybean, and to the west of me, uh, I believe they're growing. I believe they got corn up this year too. So come harvest season, there's dove everywhere. There's bird everywhere. Animal everywhere, I should say. I hear him. He's right here in this tree. I got this pretty big. It's not spruce. Pretty big cedar, man. This cedar's huge. This thing has to be 40 feet high. Huge. I hear him. There's two in there. I hear him. But they see me. And that means they're not going to come out. So I'm done with drinking this delicious coffee. And I move on to the next spot. As long as they don't figure out that power wire is human kryptonite, it's golden. We good. Man, once they find out that power wire is like, remember when y'all little kids? Remember when we were little kids and we played in the playground and I was always the heavy set kid, so I always got caught no matter what I did. If we were playing tag, could not run nobody. Playing hide and seek, come on, man. Not cool. Floor's lava, y'all remember that? If I couldn't jump across to the next mushroom top, you crazy? My big body? Nah. Then y'all were playing tag or something like that, and then you try to make it to the next spot. Oh, this is my safe spot. This base, safe base. What we used to call? We used to call it base. This base, home base. That's what the dove are doing. They'll fly in like fucking fighter jets, right? And then boom, see me right to the power wire. I'm safe. It's kryptonite, man. It's kryptonite. But it's what it is. The good thing is I got nothing to do till the game starts. That's right, college football back, baby. This college football, if y'all not on college football, y'all missing out. I don't care what your team is, who your team is. If y'all not on college football, y'all missing out. My buddy's pops were really, really good friends. He calls me his brown son. This dude is like, oh, every time I see him, my brown son. What the? Anyway, he a big OU fan. Big OU fan. And of course, I'm a Texas fan. Longhorns, not no Tech. Get out of here. No Aggie, get out of here. TC, none of that. We burnt orange around here. I don't hear from this dude. Maybe 8 months out of the year. I don't hear about 7 months. 7, 8 months out of the year. Don't hear from him. The minute college football starts up, blowing up my phone. I think he texts me more than his son because his son doesn't like football that much. His blood son, not his brown son. I like the teasing. He's an older gentleman, retired twice. Yeah. So, two different jobs, retired twice, two different jobs. But yeah, it's my white pops, I guess. I'm his brown son. If I had my 22 right here, I would probably take a shot at that. I would probably take a shot at that dove. I'm not about to send birch out to that tree though. That's not, to me. That's not a good. That's not a solid plan. I could wait. Yep, that's what we're doing. Waiting. So I've been sitting out here. I have seen the dove activity has definitely went up. So maybe I don't have to be out here that early. Give me like another 45 minutes worth of sleep. Here we go. We're going to send it. We're going to send one. Yes, we are. It ain't even moving. Okay. That's how we do. Like I said, baby, right off the porch. Holy shit, there's dove everywhere. Holy shit, there's dove everywhere. What's going on here, people? Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna move the camera right over here. Nope, bad idea. Bad idea. You sit right there. The dog knows, man. The dog knows. No tripod. We're gonna use the deck as a support. And we're gonna get this dove right here. We're gonna get us some dove right here. All safe. Oh yeah, boy. Got him. Got him. His partner right there too. Let's go. Got him. Got him. All right. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened, but there was some dove feeding. There was some dove feeding that came down to the ground. And the first one, as soon as that first one got hit, it started flapping. Couldn't fly away, started flapping. Like a whole dozen of dove came out of the bushes to see what was going. They landed right next to where the other dove was hit. I don't know if they came to help their friend, whatever it was. They pretty much dropped one. The other one stayed there. Dropped one. The other one stayed there. Dropped one. Weird. I haven't seen that. They normally fly off, don't come back for a couple hours. These guys were interested in what's going on, so dove are down. Let's go get them before the dog gets them. And I'm gonna show y'all how I process. Real quick, real easy. Real quick, real easy. Yeah. Let's go take a look. All right. So we were successful this morning. Shot off a couple rounds and was able to harvest these two. dove. So now I'm going to show you how I clean them out, how I process them. Everybody has their own way of doing it. Different areas have different ways of doing it. I just get right to it and, make a quick job of this. So that being said, let's go ahead and process these two real quick. What I like to do, I have myself a little Tupperware, little bowl, just some water, wash my fingers and put the dove meat in there when I'm done. I also have a bowl to the side over here just to throw the bones and whatever feathers do come off of it. Luckily, this isn't a big, I didn't bag out or tag out this morning, so I don't need a bucket. And we're going to take care of this right here on the old back deck. So let's get to it. Personally, I don't pluck this entire dove. What I'll do is I will put the my fingers on the wings here, and I will just kind of separate them. And I'm just going to pull the feathers away from the breast area. If you've ever had dove or you ever had the chance to clean one of these, there's not a lot of meat on this. So normally what I will do is I'll just take the breast off, get inside, I'll pull the heart, and I give the heart to the dogs. They really enjoy it. And I just keep the breast for myself. So I'll just pull off these, breast feathers. They come right off, and you don't want to pull against the way they're going. So I pull, let's say I pull down like toward the feet, and the feathers will come up and down, and the feathers will pretty much come straight out, and make it quick, make it easy. And I like just to expose the breasts. I know a buddy of mine, he'll pull the wings off. He'll pluck it pretty good before he actually will, take what he wants off of this bird here. So next thing I'll do is that's pretty much exposed. The skin, the actual skin of this bird is super thin. You don't need to cut it. You don't need a knife in it. So you just got to use your fingers. Well, I like to use my fingers. I will pull the skin up. If you can see that, I pull the skin up and I tear, and that will expose the breast meat, the meat that I'm after. So here we go. I just pull up and tear apart, and it opens right up. And I like to, like I said, I like to expose as much of the breast meat as possible. And I get the feathers off of my fingers because the feathers start sticking to the blood, the dry blood that's on your hands, on your fingers. All right. Okay. That's looking, for me, that's looking pretty good. Next, I will take my knife. I'll take the knife and I will put a slit on both sides of the breast. I take as my knife and I'll put a slit. This is the breastbone right here. I don't know if you can hear me tapping on it with the blade there. And I like to put a slit right here and right here on either side of the breastbone. And I will follow that bone as I'm cutting down. So I'll bring the knife in, and then I will slide right along that breastbone, and I will get the good majority of that breast. I'll be able to save as much meat as I possibly can, because as you can see, this is not a huge a huge bird. So let's go ahead and cut that. Take the knife, and I will cut right along that breastbone. And I know I'm along the breastbone because I can feel it. I can feel it. A little tension on the knife there. All right, so that's done. This is the way I do it. Some people will just get in here, grab right up underneath right here, underneath the bottom of that breast, and they'll just tear it off. Some people will go right above, right on the neck here, on that bone. They'll put their fingers in there and they'll tear it right off. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, everybody has their own method of doing it. Every area has a different way of doing it. I do it this way. I get to maximize as much meat as I can from this very small animal. And I just cut it away from the bone. And right about here, I should let go. There you go. And we're done. There's a little bit of skin on there. There's some feathers on there. Like I said, I have this bowl here, and I will dip this in here to get it cleaned off. And that is it. That is your breast. That is the breast of a pigeon, or a pigeon of a dove. That is the breast of a dove. This is the little tenderloin, the little tender, not tenderloin, but the little, there you get your little chicken tenders. That's that right there. That's the breast. And we're going to do that to the other side, and then we'll knock out the other bird. All right, so that is that. Like I said, it's not big, it's not a lot. But let's say I stay out here a few more hours and I get 3, 4, 5 more. Then that's, 6, 8, 10 more breasts, and wrap them little things in bacon, put them on the grill, and you got yourself some little doves, dove pop. You got yourself some dove poppers, or I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna take these inside and give them a good cleaning under some tap water. Run the tap water over them. Check for any pellets that may be in the breast. Like this one, I think may have a pellet or two in it. Pull the pellets out, and then what I like to do is get some fresh water. I'll put a couple tablespoons of salt in the water, and I will put them in the fridge overnight, 24 hours. And I will let that sit in that salt bath, that little brine there for, like I said, 24 hours. Switch it out, take them out, and if I'm not going to eat them, then I will freeze them. I'll put them in a little freezer bag. I will vacuum seal it, and I'll put them in the freezer till it's time, or till I want me some dove. So that's that. That's how I do it. So does this mean that I could check off Texas on my 50 state hunting bucket list? Technically, yeah, I could knock out Texas with this early morning dove success. I still have plenty of hunting to do, and plenty of hunting to do here in Texas. So we'll just put this one on the board saying, we'll just chalk this one up to saying I have successfully hunted the 2025 season in Texas. Even though it's small game, it's a successful hunt. So till next time, if you like the content, go ahead, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments, go ahead, throw them in the comment section. And have a great day. As always, stay safe out there.